In 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Stress.
Well, immediately we have a misdrop there from Sam Z.
Get green tea, and then we can get green tea and Hana started.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, I think we are going to try to start that second match there.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Especially with how close these matches have been. A lot of them are really starting to get deeper. I think we need to get going. Although I am of the mind, and I know we probably can't do this with schedule, I really think that the finals for silver and bronze should be played on day 2. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
If they put them both up on the main stage, like
that
first
would
one
be-
day 2.
That would be
hype.
awesome. I would love to see that, but yeah, I have no idea if really they would want that, I guess.
I can imagine that would be logistically impossible.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate. You know,
But I will always be a proponent of that. I will keep suggesting.
Yeah. Because, it highlights some of the players that, aren't even exactly gold caliber players, but still make it far into both of either the bronze or the silver. And it shows them to basically everyone that, these players are still really good. Mm-hmm. All of these players in bronze, silver, and gold are really good players in, classic Tetris.
I mean,
it's so
you
awesome.
give the average person a Tetris cartridge and say, hey, play this game. You're not going to get 10K out of them, most likely.
Yeah.
I mean, you might look at some of these games and be like, oh, what, like a 400, 500? I mean, we're so spoiled when we see stuff up in gold and these inhuman machines just breaking the game, just absolutely. It's ridiculous.
It is. I feel like that I'm getting somewhat close to being a decently top player, but then I see some of the players playing in gold, and it's I'm just am so far away.
Why am I playing this game?
Yeah.
But then I remember, it's a fun game.
Yeah,
and you know what?
Fun game, yeah.
And you know what? The other thing about it is too, what people are looking at for this game as well is just, the competitive nature. You put a gold final, a silver final, or a bronze final on the main screen, all of them are going to be equally competitive because the players are close to the same skill caliber. So it's going to be equally entertaining, just for different ways. But getting back into this match now, got a little bit of a lead here from Trashman, but yeah, lines are about the same. Both on pretty decent pace. And nothing too crazy for the early part of this game. 2 Tetris lead though at this point is a little bit of an advantage. Mm-hmm. We'll see if that continues or changes at all.
Yeah, honestly, I'm really interested about this match because I know these 2 players are mostly just unknown type of players here. Mm-hmm. They are secretly really good, but they're mostly unknown from most of the community since they really only made their IRL debut recently. And so seeing these 2 players having to face off in this match is honestly really fun. It's really cool to see.
And it's the fun thing about the in-person tournaments is sometimes you get players to come out that don't really do as much of the online stuff and you don't know much about them, and it's just cool to see more Tetris players.
Yeah, it's so awesome. It's so awesome to see all these players coming out because it is pretty far, to get here. People are traveling all around the world from Europe, from Asia, from Australia. There's players in the bronze division that were all from Australia: Stolen, Wiley, Phoenix, and a little bit of spoilers, but Wiley made it pretty far. I think Wiley. I'm not sure if Wiley's still in, but
I'm not
Wiley,
sure either what's going on over there. Yeah.
Yeah, Wiley.
I saw the flag still being held up. So
yeah. Earlier we saw the flag still being held up, so...
The flag that I called the UK flag, an idiot. Silly me. Ooh, uncomfy stack for Trashman, but with a few nice pieces. It's going to commit to stacking those Zs.
Yeah, needs a square.
Enough, I feel like I would have done the same thing too, but it's just... And then this can happen if you don't get the pieces with it. It's then you're thinking, why did I do that? Why did I... You can see kind of the look on his face a little bit of just yeah. But going to be able to get out of this, but the problem is probably going to lose that lead as Sam Z is fairly clean here and takes the lead with that Tetris.
the early lead that Trashman had now is actually gone into a little bit of a deficit here. And, dirty Tetris column 9.
Center well.
Yeah.
Gross. Square burst. Oh, gets that last square over. That was very important.
Both players within 15 lines of the 19 transition here. So Sam Z at 505,000 and Trashman at 473,000.
We're looking for this perfect well transfer here. Where's the long bar? No long bar.
No bar. There we go. Gets
but
the bar.
Still gets it there. Yeah, needs another long bar.
Gonna have to, plug up the
just gonna set up again.
See.
What, row 5?
Yeah, actually gonna set
my
this
goodness. At 126 lines as well. This is pretty aggressive.
This is aggressive and it kind of scary.
Gets that S over. You joking me?
Gets the S over and the Tetris and the triple there.
That S was fairly precise. I don't know what the minimum was on that, but that was a fairly precise
above like 24 hertz, I think.
I was gonna guess that was probably like a 25 or something. Barely any room for error there. The confidence to be able to set that up. Getting into a little bit of a dig here, but I mean, if the rolling continues like it was in that previous one, maybe this is trivial. Who am I to say now?
Yeah. Sam Z, though, with the lead here, 608,000. There we go, gets the bar, going up to 636,000. Trashman cleaning this up. Needs a bar for the center.
Bar would make this really clean.
Gonna take a little bit of burn.
There it is.
There we go. There we go. Tetris ready. It's not exactly getting the right pieces here. Trashman's still gonna have to take a few more burns.
Oh, it's not able to. Misses the long bar. And can't get it over. I don't know if that was even possible. That was crazy, the S on the right there, but just like that, it's over.
Sam Z takes game number 1 here.
Oh, did it not, if I click transition, it'll go to that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Sick. Okay, awesome, perfect.
Sweet, there we go.
There you go. All right, now we're on the 4-player scene. We will be starting the beginning of top 8 in just a minute here.
Yeah, we're gonna have the Greentea versus Hana. That is going to be quite the match, I imagine.
Everyone's ready? Okay. Yeah, we can transition over to the 4-player scene. All right. So now we got 4 players ready here. We are also going to be starting the very beginning of a top 8 matchup here in silver. So let's get it counted down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris! There we go. We are starting off the very first match of the top 8 while also finishing the last match of the top 16 here. So at the bottom we have Greentea, obviously a legendary player from 2018, 2019. You know them very, very well. And we also have Hana here, has been a veteran of also a veteran of CTWC. You know, been here many years, been at Jonas Cup, and owner of the Dash League So these are two very good players, both playing DAS here. So this is going to be awesome to see a DAS battle here in the silver of top 8.
I don't know if both of these players travel out for Jonas Cup, but if you want to see any sneak peek of Jonas Cup, I imagine that these two players would go pretty far in that.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they would too. They're definitely both like legendary, good DAS players. They are top DAS players. They can definitely make it, a pretty good run in the tournament.
If you want to see a rare double DAS max out, we could see it here.
Yeah, it is very possible. Both these players capable of maxing out here. So we will see what happens while the match goes on.
In the early goings, Hana with almost a Tetris lead here. Just switching back and forth Tetrises.
And at the top here, a very close match against Samzy and Trashman. There you go, Tetris for Samzy and a Tetris for Trashman. Only, 760 points apart here. Seems like, though, that Trashman's going to have to do a few bit of burns. Maybe can try to set up a Tetris here, but misdrops that Z a little bit. So going to have to take a few burns for a while.
Had really weird. There's like pieces that you want to put in multiple places. You don't know which one to put it in, and you got to put it in one of them, and then.
Yeah.
Another long bar dependency, but the long bar comes quickly. Dang, QT spell.
All right, a few bit of burns for Greentea. There you go, gets the burn, gets the Tetris. Greentea at 263,000. Hana gets the Tetris to go up to 303,000. So a little bit less than 2 Tetrises apart here for both Greentea and Hana. So definitely a close start here. No, not too many burns here. Playing some good, clean Tetris.
Don't mind me just spilling water everywhere.
Trashman having to do a bit of burns. Might set up this center wall here potentially. And yeah, Trashman is going to go for the center wall here. Yeah,
really high up. Probably
high up.
Doesn't take that triple. Oh my gosh.
There we go. Gets the Tetris. Tetris ready again. Gonna wait for the bar here, it seems. Yeah, T for the burn, and there you go. Gonna have to burn a little bit.
Yes, but immediately able to reopen the well. But we are in a drought.
But there you go. Gets the bar for the Tetris.
Probably feeling a little bit of pressure to play a little more aggressively here, being behind by 70,000.
Yeah, he's not able to get that bar all the way left. Saw it in his face. He was a little bit like, just barely missed that left. There you go. Gets that bar left though. Gets that nice burn with that T and Tetris.
Flat. Love to see it. And meanwhile, on the bottom, still about neck to neck. Yeah, just trading Tetrises. Greentea, 1 Tetris ahead in line. So technically, pace lead would be with Hana, but doesn't matter too much here. They're both 77, 78% efficiency. It just
they're
average.
both
Wow.
very, very close. Very close, like in score. This is very
really
good.
good scores. Both threatening 600K transitions here.
Yeah, they're both only 103 and 107 lines in. So yeah, these are very, very good scores. Very good paces here for both Greentea and Hana. Trashman cleaning up a little bit. Needs a L piece. Uses a S piece. There we go. Gets the right pieces. Tetris ready. Waiting for this Tetris. Still waiting here. A bit of a drought starting to form. Has to burn. There we go. Gets the bar. Trashman at 377,000. Samzy at 511,000. And Trashman transitions into 19.
Oh, immediately some misdrops though. Oh, another one. Oh, is this survivable?
A few more misdrops. Gets the bar left, but nothing else.
Doesn't matter.
Trashman tops out 402,000. Samzy is good at 540,000.
We have our final top 8 player decided. Meanwhile, on the bottom, Greentea going for a left well. Scary.
Left well with Daz on 19 is definitely, it shows that you have confidence.
Oh, Hana
going for
up really, really high. Needs good P. Okay, though, that's good. That's good.
Need something
need a quick
left.
tap for that.
Gets the quick tap. Gonna need something else to the right here.
You know what? I don't know why I'm another quick tap. I don't know why I'm surprised. It's Hana. I think Hana will hit it every time, just like Greentea probably will hit it every time.
Yeah, both these players, both definitely very, very good with dash. So they know how to do quick taps really well. But it's also always still scary to see. But even
just
though,
like that, surviving a dig above the next box on 19 as a dash player, coming back and then just Tetris to tie it up. It's neck and neck.
Yeah. So 652,000 for Greentea, 650,000 for Hana here.
Greentea with a little bit of a spire there, but gonna solve that very, very nicely. Oh, puts the piece there. It's a better placement than what I would have done.
Yeah, Greentea, Tetris ready. Takes a bit of a burn, waiting for this bar. Hana also waiting for this bar.
Have to deal with this drought, but
yeah. 30 piece and counting. There we go.
Execution.
Greentea gets the Tetris. Now it's Hana's turn to wait a little bit. There's the bar.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. And look at these scores. 694,000.
Sets up the quick tap. The Aki bar for Hana as well. And just the adjustment for the L. It's just the level of play here. It deserves to be on gold. It's just so good. Look at this. Mid 700Ks here on level 24 with Das.
Yeah, these are very, very, very good players. Look at that, another Tetris for Greentea. 815,000 versus Hana's 757,000.
Another quick tap to get that square over for Hana. Just not scared of it. The quick tap isn't a utility to save her. It is a utility to just get a higher score, just stack higher, as if Das is not the limitation anymore.
Yeah. And, both these players threatening to max out here. 880,000 for Greentea, 851,000 for Hana. But even so, Hana is only a few lines behind. So this is actually very, very, very close.
The pace is almost identical.
Yeah. All right, Greentea, a Tetris and change would get the max out. Hana, 2 Tetrises would also max out. Actually, a Tetris
basically
change.
Tied with Hana has 2 lines in hand.
There we go.
992.
992 for Greentea. Few more burns would do it. Gonna try to get it with the Tetris.
For Hana. Greentea's board deteriorating. Hana with the misdrop. Oh my gosh, they're separated by 1,000 points. The next.
Oh!
But Greentea with the quick tap to get the Tetris. Hana with it too. Ahead by 1,000. Who can get more burns? Hana set up a Tetris here.
Oh my God. Hana needs a few more burns, but no!
By 4,000! Are you kidding? The double max out.
Double max out with Das.
Oh my goodness, folks. This is just, as I said, I thought this would probably be the heaviest hitting match of the day, and not even close. Game 1, the whole way to kill screen, battling it out on the last level. Just thousands of points separated.
That was
heck. All right, well, that's it for me. I have to play a match. Oh. Now we're going to double max out. All right, folks. I'm going to be on the bottom screen now, no, actually the top screen. Heck.
Yeah. So we will transition over to the 4-player scene in just a second. For now, I'll be solo commentating for just a little bit while waiting for my secondary commentator, which will be T-Storm. So we just gotta wait just a tad bit for that. But as for now, I'll be solo commentating while we see these next 4 players. So who we're gonna get next is we are gonna be getting Mari versus Draco for this top 8 match. So Draco was just commentating, but now has to play their match. So has to quickly, get their table, get ready for the match here.
Hey folks, Kurt here, hopping off prod for a sec to substitute for Draco as he sits down to play his match. Up at the top of your screen, we have Mari versus Draco. All right, we're going to start the bottom half.
Yeah, we're going to start the bottom half. So we'll count it down for Hana and Greentea in 3, 2, 1, Tetris! So yeah, that first match there from Greentea and Hana, the very first game, a double max out with Das, that was amazing to see. It really shows that these two players are, you know, just really good DAS players here. They're showing, you know, the best of the best with that DAS has to offer, and it's just amazing to see all of this, all of it happening here in Silver. And we had a huge crowd watching. You probably can't, you guys cannot see it, but we had a huge crowd watching, and they were very, very interested in seeing that double max out with Das. It was amazing.
Yeah, a lot of enthusiasm coming out from the crowd. Something, CT3. 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 Love to see the double max out. I believe one of only two of four max outs we've had for this entire Silver bracket.
Yeah.
Thus far, and man, what a match to have them in.
Yeah, both with Das is honestly like crazy. You know, you usually see, obviously you usually see max outs with like rolling and tapping, but getting there with Das is deceptively hard. It is actually a lot more difficult than it like really seems, and the fact that it happened, just game number 1 was amazing. So right now, Greentea and Hana, 127,000 for Greentea, 123,000 for Hana.
Yeah,
just the
neck
start,
and neck here.
Yeah, just the start of this match. After Greentea barely took it by 4,000 points in game number 1.
Yeah, honestly, that was a really close game 1. Can't be too mad about it. But if you're Hana, really want to clutch out this win here. You were so close.
Yeah,
probably
wants to get it to a decider for sure.
Hana currently down just 1 Tetris. Honestly, probably a double, especially with that. Seems like a misdrop there from Greentea. Gonna have to spend some time burning some lives. Could give Hana the opportunity to bring it back, except Hana now encountering that same drought, going for burns of their own.
But there you go, gets the Tetris, 200,000. But Greentea answers back, 207,000 for Greentea and 223,000 for Hana, getting another Tetris.
Blow for blow here, almost a simul Tetris. Hana just barely in the lead, but Greentea has just 2 more lines to work with. We'll have to see how these players will adjust to future droughts, and perhaps that will be the distance.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds like we are going to start the top match soon.
Hana, a few misdrops here. Misdrops of the T.
Oh my goodness.
But has a bit of a spire. Gonna see if gonna be able to get out of this.
Yeah, gonna find himself in a bit of a pickle here, both of these players. I mean, Greentea trying really hard to keep his options open, but so many pieces and so little space to work with. We're gonna have to see if he'll be able to adjust the pieces there. Gets an O piece, not what you want to see here. Gets an I piece, but it might be too little, too late. Has to spend the O piece on the left just to get the Tetris. Hana, in the meantime, finally has a clear board.
Greentea here still have to do quite a bit of digging, all the way up here, but seems to be getting the right pieces. And might try to get, okay, no, does not try to go left well. Gonna take the triple and burn down here.
Yeah, Hana with the fake Tetris here. And Greentea about to set up a dirty. Never mind. Just goes to the right for the triple. Honestly, respect it.
Yeah. There we go. Greentea, Tetris ready, waiting for the bar. Takes the burn. Still Tetris ready. There's the bar. 369,000 for Greentea. Hana at 382,000. So still very close. Only half a Tetris apart. 100 lines in. So both these players less than 30 lines away from the 19 transition.
Yes, that's right. Both players, again, use the dash play style, so every single line, every single burn is pretty impactful. Can't just roll your way out of shape there.
Yeah.
As both players encountering the same drought, have to see who can get the Tetris first. Looks like that's going to be Hana, but Greentea takes the lead right back. Both players still neck and neck as we approach the 400K mark. Or excuse me, get past the 400K mark.
So both these players now one Tetris away from 19. Greentea, Tetris is in. Hana Tetris is in. Greentea at 470,000. Hana at 466,000 into 19.
Yeah. Greentea starting to really run away at this game. Played a lot more conservatively with his options. Had 2 more opportunities to score Tetrises compared to Hana. But speaking of Tetris, we're about to start our top match. Mari versus Draco. All right, folks, say it with me. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! In the meantime, Hana slowly but surely, nice, simul Tetris, closing the gap. But Hana still behind by a little more than 1 Tetris. Tetris for Greentea, followed by Tetris for Hana. The gap is slowly but surely closing in as we reach the middle of the 600K mark. Up on the top of the screen, though, Mari slightly in the lead here compared to Draco.
Yeah, 69,000 for Mari. Draco at 49,000 here. Early days, though. There you go, Draco with the Tetris.
Yeah, nice Tetris from Hana.
Greentea has to do a few bit of burns, but there we go. Tetris ready, waiting for this bar. Gonna have to take the double.
Yeah, not what you want to see for either player, but you got to play with the pieces you have, not the pieces you want.
Yeah.
Hana just barely has a lead, 0.03 of a Tetris.
Was able to barely get that bar left.
Both players deciding to take a couple burns. Don't want to catch yourself in the middle of a drought in a bad position here. Greentea stealing back the lead, but not before Hana gets a Tetris of their own.
Yeah, this is very, very close right now. Greentea, Tetris, 763,000. Hana at 741,000, so only 25,000 points apart on level 26.
Yeah, Greentea currently in the lead by 1 Tetris. A little bit of a misfortunate positioning with the O-piece there, but Hana nonetheless sneaks into Tetris.
Yeah, this is still very, very close on level 27. Greentea gonna have to take that, take those few burns here. Trying to get Tetris ready.
Both these players building up their stack. Hana in a little bit of awkward position. Paying the piper for that O-piece.
There we go.
Earlier in the match. Greentea now back in the lead.
Yeah, Greentea
gets the T-spin, nicely done.
Oh, but
unfortunate.
A few misdrops, loses dash. Hana tops out, 818,000. Greentea is good.
Unfortunate timing with the J piece, but honestly, really well done by both Hana and Greentea. That was pretty much neck and neck the entirety of that match, and especially the entirety of that last match too.
Like, it really shows that these top DAS players are getting like, you know, really, really good scores. These are amazing scores for DAS.
Yeah,
like,
silver bracket, top 16, by the way.
yeah. Silver bracket. Wait. No, top 8. Top 8.
Oh, this is top 8.
Yes, this is top 8.
Not to diminish from the accomplishment of these players.
Yeah, not to diminish. But yeah, like these players are really, really good. So Greentea will be advancing to the top 4.